So I want to talk about paid link building versus free links from an SEO point of view. Now, a lot of people think that link building is completely free of charge and it's just a case of doing outreach, which is not the case. People have become wiser over time and normally charge you like an admin fee or whatever it's going to be to get a link placed in a website. Now, there's no denying that you can do outreach and you can offer people 1,000 words of content in exchange for a link and various other ways to hustle your way onto a website. However, in most cases, there's always a transaction that takes place. And whether that's for an admin fee or whether you have to buy the person a bottle of whiskey or whatever it's going to be, that happens every time an SEO buys a link. Now, people fully understand the value of a link. If someone approaches me and says, "Hey Craig, I want to post a link on your website," I know that's going to value them. What are they going to do for me? That's the question that most webmasters are going to have, is what are they going to do for me? Is it going to be cash? Are they going to give me a link somewhere else, or are they going to give me some free content? Now, there's a lot of people out there who say they only do free link building, and of course that is their own prerogative, and you can go down that route and you can try and hustle free links. It's going to be a lot more difficult. You're not going to be able to gain the speed that you need to be able to scale up, in my opinion. I think in a lot of cases, money has to change hands. You need to pay a guy to get a link. So even as an SEO, I've got a cost for a link. I want you to make sure that before you proceed with this link building course, that you have that right in your head. I can show you what tools to do outreach. I can show you other things to do, but you are always going to be told somewhere along the line, well, there's a cost for that. And that cost is something you either need to put out for if it's your business, or you pass that on to a client. Now, that's what is spoken about paid links and stuff like that. Of course, Google don't have the ability to see the transaction that takes place. Google are not part of that conversation, and there's no special software out there for them to know what you've done to get that. So do not be put off by paid links are the devil. Google are coming out with putting up tags on there, this is sponsored content and whatnot. They're wanting SEOs to do the dirty work for them and try and establish what's a paid link and what's not. Of course, paid links are potentially going to have less weight put on them if you have sponsored content tags on there. However, link building is link building, and we want to make sure that we are building the right type of links, and there is going to be a cost in a lot of cases for that. Whether you go to people per hour, whether you go to a guy in Fiverr, there's still a cost for that link placement. Whether it's a Fiverr, whether it's £50, whether it's £500, that cost still exists, and there's no point in anyone out there arguing that links don't cost money or paid link building doesn't work or you don't have to pay for links. As I say, you have to, in most cases, pay a fee, and as long as that's okay with the client and that's passed on to the client, then that's all good. But be aware that there is no such thing as fully free link building unless you're hustling to the death and probably hustling with people that who don't fully understand SEO. And would you want a link from someone who doesn't fully understand SEO? They're not likely to have the right metrics that would warrant that amount of work. So just be aware that there could potentially be a cost for those links.